Okay, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. We are here with another video lecture. In previous lectures, we have studied about adjectives, its order, cases of adjectives, and then we studied about degrees of an adjective. So today we want to come towards that of types of an adjectives. Uh, According to the types of an adjectives, it has got how many types? 10 different types. Clear? So you can see on your screens, there is proper adjectives. We have got quality adjectives. Clear? There is possessive adjective. We have got demonstrative adjectives, quality adjectives, distributive adjectives, interrogative adjectives, numerical adjectives, emphasizing adjectives, exclamatory adjectives. So these are the 10 different types of adjectives. Now we will study one by one each of the types, clear, of these adjectives. So let's move towards the first type of an adjective. That is called what? Proper adjective. What is proper adjective? Let's talk about proper adjective. Proper adjectives are those adjectives, they are derived from some proper nouns. Like for example, we have Pakistan. So what is Pakistan here? Pakistan is a noun. Which noun is it? It's a proper noun. We have derived a proper adjective from it, and that is called what? Pakistani. Clear? So Pakistan is a noun, proper noun. Pakistani is a we call it proper adjective. Like Japan, it's Japanese. America, American. Afghanistan, Afghan. Clear? So remember, proper adjectives, same like proper nouns, like them. Clear? We what do we do with them? Like the proper nouns. Clear? The same way like the proper nouns, we have all of them. So exactly the same way, proper adjectives are what? Proper adjectives are also used, start with what? It is started with the capital letter as well. First letter of it will always be what? It will be capital. You people can see the first letter of it. Clear? So first letters are always what? It's always capital. All these first letters are always, it starts with capital letter. Clear? Like Pakistan, Japan, America, Afghan, always, like whatever in a sentence, whatever place you want to use it, it will always start with a capital letter. Now we want to move towards the second type of an adjective. Let's move towards that. Second type of an adjective we have, that is called quality adjective, or we call it descriptive adjective. This is the second type of an adjective. Either you can call it quality adjective, or you can call it what? The second name for quality adjectives, we can also give them their of your descriptive adjective. Now we want to define quality adjectives are those adjectives, Claire, which are used to show either positive quality. Positive mean high quality, or negative, low quality of a noun. Clear? Noun mean place, person, or thing. Let me give you example, then you will quite easily understand it. For example, if I say Ahmad, or I bought a new car. Now what is car here? Car is a noun, and what is new? New is an adjective. Clear? So in this case, new is called adjective. What type of an adjective is called? Descriptive adjective. Clear? Or quality adjective, and it modifies high. High quality of, high mean positive. Positive quality of an adjective. If I say I bought an old car, I bought an old car, so it talks about low quality, or you can say negative quality. Negative quality of a noun. So old is a descriptive. It modifies what? It modifies low quality of a noun. Whereas new, it is also an adjective. It modifies the high quality of a noun. So let's study about more examples over here. Now, can you see here? He is intelligent. So intelligent is an adjective. Clear? This intelligent is an adjective. Which case of type of an adjective is called descriptive, because of quality. It describes the quality of what? She, pronoun. Clear? Or we can say she is lazy. Lazy is an adjective. It modifies she. Clear? Pronoun. Adjective modifies noun or pronoun, both of them. Now let's take more examples here. Green leafy vegetables are very healthy. Now vegetables are what? Vegetables are noun. Green and leafy here, they both of them are called what? We call them descriptive adjective. The tall and handsome boy is my brother. So what is boy? Boy is a noun. Tall and handsome. Tall and handsome is what? It's an adjective. Which type of an adjective? This is called descriptive adjective. Here we have another example, fresh and green vegetables. So vegetables are what? It's a noun. Fresh and green are descriptive adjectives. There are more examples you people can have on your screen. You can read all of them clear with yourself, like the square shaped kite, the racing car. Car is noun, racing is an adjective. The animal was very dangerous and clever. So dangerous and clever modifies animal hair. Elias' hair is very shining and smooth. So shining and smooth, both of them, it modifies Elias, clear. Cracked heels, heels is noun. Cracked modifies noun, heel. Rotten vegetables, vegetable is noun. It rotten modifies vegetables, clear. She was adorned with sparkling jewels. So sparkling jewels, it modifies she, pronoun here. We can have more examples. The fairy woman. Woman is noun, fairy woman. Which now woman? Fairy. Fairy is called what? We call it descriptive adjective. The exam was very difficult. What was difficult? Exam. Exam is noun, difficult is an adjective. Bright candidates. Candidate is noun, bright is an adjective. Pretty girl. Pretty is an adjective, girl is a noun here. She cried when beautiful birds flown away. Birds, noun, beautiful as an adjective. What type of an adjective? Descriptive adjective. Now we want to move towards the next types of descriptive adjectives. That how many types of descriptive adjectives do we have? Now we have got types of descriptive. Number one, we call simple descriptive adjective. Number two, compound descriptive adjectives. Number three, proper descriptive adjectives. So these three are the types of descriptive adjectives. So let's talk about the first one. That is called what? Simple descriptive adjective. There were simple descriptive adjectives. So simple descriptive adjective, it is a basic type of descriptive adjective generally used to convey, clear, a trait or quality of the noun, clear. For example, these are all examples. Can you people see here down? So down we have got some of the examples, or we can say like if a noun, clear, if an adjective, it explains taste, quantity, time, feelings, sound, color, shape, material, clear, it is expressed by simple adjectives. Or we can say these are the examples. If you want to take it, simple adjectives. Simple adjectives are like intelligent. It's simple, it's one only. Like we have lazy, lazy, red, blue, green, yellow, shy, big, tall, short, small, metallic, happy, dark, calm, fresh, circular, good, happy, bad, thin, lovely, picture, seek, etc. So all of them are what we call them simple adjectives. All of them are called what? Simple adjectives. Or simple, what type of adjective? Descriptive adjectives. The second one we have compound one. Let's move towards the compound descriptive adjectives. That what are compound descriptive adjectives? Now, compound descriptive adjectives are formed by combining two words together. Compound means more than one. When you combine more than one word, like simple is only one word adjective, a single one. But in compound one, it is the combination of two words, one, clear? Let's take an example. These are examples down. Let me give you example of compound adjectives. These are examples of compound descriptive adjective. Like for example, short-tempered. And between compound adjective, descriptive adjective, we put what? Hyphen. This the sign we have, clear, this one, the punctuation mark we have between two, this is called hyphen. Between compound descriptive adjective, we put that of hyphen, like short-tempered, self-centered, well-being, heavy-handed, clear, sure-footed. For example, broken heart, three-headed, whole-hearted, life-saving, baby-faced, self-made, up-to-date, clear, brand new, cooperative, ill-mannered. We have freckle-faced, middle-aged, short-sighted, clear, bluish-green, tight-fisted, high-heeled, next door, man-eating. So all of them, like if you look at here, they are descriptive adjectives, and we call them compound descriptive adjectives. Clear? The third one, the last type of descriptive adjective, we call it proper descriptive adjective. Like the proper nouns we studied before. Clear? Proper nouns. So proper descriptive adjectives are like proper nouns. We use them. Clear? So proper descriptive adjectives are derived from what they, all of them, they are derived from proper nouns and always used in capital forms, as we have already studied them. Clear? It is used to describe nouns related to the regions, countries, religions, etc. For example, these are few of the examples. If you look here, Hindu, clear, it's a proper descriptive adjective. Muslim, English, Buddhist, Christian, Greek, Roman, clear. So all of them, if you take example, all these examples are what? All of them are examples of there are fewer. What type of an adjective? We call them proper one. Clear? They're called proper. So you can check, you can have all of them like on your screen as well. Clear? You can see them. So we studied two types of an adjectives. Now we want to move the next type of an adjective, the third type of an adjective here. And third type of an adjective, that is called possessive adjective. Clear? What type of an adjective? Possessive adjective. An adjective, it shows possession or ownership. When an adjective, it shows possession or ownership or relationship, we call it possessive adjective. Let me give you an example here, then you can quite easily understand it. For example, look, if I say, this is my book. Now look at here, what is book in this case? Book is noun. What is my in this case? My. My modifies book. It gives more information about book. My gives more information about what? Book. So now this my, again, it shows what? It shows what? It shows relationship, ownership. It shows here ownership. Whose book? My book. So book is noun. What is book here? Book is noun. And what is my? My is possessive adjective. Like for example, this is your book. Your book. So your is possessive adjective. Her book. Her is possessive adjective. If I say his book, his is possessive adjective. Our book or books, clear, possessive adjective. Its book, possessive adjective. Their book, possessive adjective. All of them are possessive adjectives. Remember that after possessive adjective, we always use what? Noun. Possessive adjective plus we always use noun. Clear? We always use noun after possessive adjective. My book, his book, our class, my father, his father, her father, his brother. Clear? So these are 7 possessive adjectives that what I have written here. All of them are called what? We call them possessive adjectives. Clear? What do we call them? We call them possessive adjective. These all are called possessive adjectives. Clear? Now let's move towards the definition here of possessive adjective. Possessive adjectives are those adjectives which are used before nouns, used to show possession or ownership. Clear? It shows possession or ownership. We cannot use them before pronouns, or it is more in the sense of relationship than ownership. Like here, my, these are possessive adjective. My, his, its, your. Clear? Her, our, their, all of them, they are called what? We call them possessive adjectives. Possessive adjectives, these are possessive adjectives only. Clear? They are called possessive adjectives. This side, we call them subject pronouns. They are pronouns. They are not adjectives. Clear? We call them subject pronouns. So to this side, we call them possessive adjectives. All right, let's move towards. Now, here are a few of the examples that we will study here in this for possessive adjectives. Now look at here. My car is very old. Car is noun. My is what now in this case? It's a possessive. For example, her boyfriend is very friendly. Our dog is black. Their homework is on the table. So they are nouns, clear. To one side, we have got what? We have got nouns. And to the other side, all of them, they are called what? Possessive adjectives. So they are called possessive adjective. Their homework, clear. It modifies my car. It modifies car over here. So let's take more examples here down. Look at here this one now. Our cars are expensive. We have used what? Our cars are expensive. So we have used our cars. Our is possessive adjective. We cannot say ours cars. Why? Because it's a pronoun. Ours is pronoun. Ours. This is called what? We call it pronoun. And after pronoun, we do not use what? We do not use noun. Excellent. We don't use noun. We will say ours are expensive. We have already studied it. Then this one is correct. You can say ours are expensive. Now, ours is used, this one, it is used in place of what? It is used in place of our car. Our cars, clear? So it is used in place of this. You can simply say ours. It's a pronoun. So remember, don't say that ours car, that's incorrect. For example, here, more examples. My pen is black, it's singular. My pens are black, clear? Our child is intelligent. Our children are intelligent. Sometimes what students, they face problem, they cannot differentiate between these two. They cannot differentiate between these two. So both of them give different meaning. Like when we have it's, this is called what? Possessive adjective. This is possessive adjective. Whereas it, this one, this is the short form. Short form of what? It is, or you can say it has. So this is the short form of it. Whereas the first one, it's, this is possessive adjective. But if you have this one apostrophe, clear, this one, so we call it what? It is, or it has. These are, both of them are the short forms over here. For example, this one, we have already explained it here down. Now, if you look this one, possessive adjective, clear? Here it is an example for you. Ferrari is a very fast car. Its speed. What is speed here? Speed is noun. Its speed. It modifies what? Its speed. Clear? Possessive adjective. It modifies the speed of it. Its speed is 205, clear, mile per hour. And if you look at here, the second one, this one is the contraction form of what? This is the contraction form of it is and it has, clear? Like it is too hot today. It is too hot today. It means this one. It is equal to, it is too hot. It's too hot, we say it's too hot, or it is too hot. So that is the difference between these two. I hope it's clear to you all. Next type of an adjective we want to move here, that is called demonstrative adjective. The type of an adjective we want to study here, that is called what? Demonstrative adjective. We have already studied demonstrative pronouns, if you remember, clear. So now we want to study about demonstrative adjectives. The word demonstrate, demonstrate. Demonstrate means to show or to point out. To show, to point out. Whenever you want to show a noun, when you want to show a noun, or you want to show, to point out a noun, we use what? We use demonstrative adjectives. Like here are some of the examples. Let me take this. This is called demonstrative adjective. That is called demonstrative adjective. These is called demonstrative adjective. those is called demonstrative. These are 4 demonstrative adjectives we have, clear? Now, if I say, for example, I want to point out something, a noun. This, for example, this table is old. What I'm talking about, table. What is table? Table is noun. Which table? This table. I'm pointing out this table here. Now, in this case, this is called what? This is called demonstrative adjective. It modifies what? It modifies the table. This table. This table is what? This table is old. And we use this for singular noun when a noun is singular. When a noun is singular, and when a noun is what? It's near. Kala noun ta sara nizdiwi or yuwi, then we use what? This. Plural bade this we these we. These are tables. Pati kyo manga sako de matlab dare che kala noun mung sara plural we plural noun we plus near we. Noun ta sara nizi, when a noun is near to you and it's plural, then we use what? These. These are tables. This is a table. These are tables. No de kyu go right? Sorry, over here, these tables. Clear, we will use noun. Otherwise, it will convert into pronouns. If I say, these tables are new. These tables are new. Can you see? We have used tables. This is an old table. This chikam de masara. This na baad verb raga istemal shu. Seshe istemal shu. Kachirta ke mung sara this we or plus verb yushi. Seshe yushi plus verb. Nubya da mung sara seshe judigi demonstrative pronoun babe judshi da mung sara. Oka mung sara chirta ke in case seshe we this we or plus ba mung sara seshe we dalta ke noun we. Nubya de dena mung sara seshe judigi. Ha, it makes demonstrative adjective. Like for example, the down wala taguri dike kazada suyama, these are new tables. These nabat se shara, these nabat verb raga. Nadamu sara demonstrative pronoun de. Kudalta da bara wala ke mung se shade demonstrative adjective de. In the same way, we can use that. Chikala noun mung sara se bi singular noun we yowi plus noun chikami aga far we mung na lari we. Ya munga that is malu, like that table is old. Dalto gure ma table istemal ko dena baad. Da mung sara se show demonstrative adjective show. Okaze charta da siyama che that is an old table. उसमें से इस्तेमाल को that ना बाद verb इस्तेमाल का is. दामासा से शो it's demonstrative pronoun, not adjective. That's singular दा पारा शो मुंगसरा. तो चर्ता के in case मुंगा plural इस्तेमाल वाल गाड़ू नो that plural से दे those plural those दा पारा मुंगे से को चकला noun मुंगसरा से शेवी plural noun भी plus far भी मुंग नलरी भी या मुंगा those इस्तेमाल those tables are old. The dogore master that demonstrative adjective there. Why? Zakache the those na baad master she istemal kare de noun. O kaze chata verb istemal kama those are old tables. Nudama se show demonstrative pronoun show. Wali zakache the those na baad master she istemal ko verb me istemal ko in this case I have used verb. So we call them demonstrative adjectives. That demonstrative adjectives that salute the mungsara 4 clear, and we use when to point out or to demonstrate or to show a noun clear. Near we far we agar par mangada istemal ho gaya. Is this clear? Now on your screen you people can read it. That also read coalition complete mungsara se definitions. If you want to take definition each and everything with the positive the part of this show, you can have on your screen. These, how to use these clear, all definitions have been given there. You can take notes out of it. You can pause the video and you can take notes out of it. Then we have that. Then we have those. So we call that word demonstrative adjectives or demonstrative pronouns. So all of them, it has already been clear to you all, I'm sure. So next type of an adjective, the fifth one, the last type of an adjective for today. We will study the rest of the 5 inshallah by tomorrow. So the last type of an adjective we want to study here, that is called what we call it quantity adjective. Whenever you want to measure a noun or you want to know about the quantity of a noun, we use adjectives. To understand about the quantity, here is an example. Are those adjectives which are used to measure, clear? To measure both, clear? To measure both countable and non-countable nouns. You can use it, quantity adjectives, for both nouns, countable nouns as well for uncountable nouns. But there would be, like, different adjectives for quantity adjectives. For countable nouns, we will use different quantity adjectives, or for uncountable nouns, we will use different quantity adjectives. Like, for example, let's take an example here. The first example. He ordered many books. What is books? Books is a noun. Books is countable or uncountable? It's countable noun. So we use many before it. Many books. Can I say much books? Much books? Much. I cannot say much books. Why? Because much is used for uncountable. Much is called quantity adjective, and much is used before what type of nouns? Uncountable nouns. Clear? And many is used for which type of nouns? For countable nouns. Like, here is an example. He has much money. Money is uncountable noun. You cannot say I have many money. That is wrong. Clear? That's initial many, many money. Money is non-countable noun. So before money, which type of an adjective? Quantity adjective, and that is for uncountable. Much is used here. Now, for example, he has enough money. Clear? So enough money to start business. So money is non-countable noun. So we use what? Enough. Enough, again, it is used for non-countable nouns. Now we want to study the list of it. Clear? Entire list of quantity adjectives. Look at here. The first one, we have any. Any is called quantity adjective. When we can use this any? Clear? Any kala kala istemal ho. Any is generally used in negative and interrogative kinds of sentences. Clear? Like, for example, is there any mango? Mango is what? It's a noun. Any. It's a question one. Clear? Is there any mango? Any amongst a quantity adjective there. Now, can you see the next one? Have you got any message? Message? Any message. Clear? But remember that after any, we use singular nouns, not plural nouns. Have you got any mango? Any mangoes? We don't say any mangoes. We use any mango. Any message? We don't say any messages. Clear? Second, some, again, it's called quantity adjective. It is used generally in affirmative sentences. Any chikam de da parawala any damung sara sarpo sarpo kamyo ki ba istemali ki damung sara sarpo negative ki. It is used in negative. Clear? Plus question the parada istemali ki. Where is some chikam de some mung saras positive jumla ki or interrogative jumlo ki ba istemali ki. Us da पर negative के मंग निशु इस्तेमाल वाले. Like, I ate some rice today. That's initially I didn't eat some rice. Da गलत है मंग सारा. Clear? So we cannot use some in negative, or we cannot use any in positive. अगर positive जुमला के मंग सारा दा निशु इस्तेमाल वाले any वाला, और some चीज़ें दा positive के निशु इस्तेमाल की. Like, you cannot say I didn't eat some rice. Da galat de mong sara. Why? Because da mong sara pa negative ke manga istemal ko. Mata ustu vel chi any wala che kam de some che de da pa negative ke na rise. ठीक शो? Da mong sa she de incorrect de. Or the same way da bara wala che kam de aga mong pa positive ke nish istemal wale. You cannot say like I ate any mango. This is wrong. It's incorrect. Any of a positive can istemal away, some of a negative can away. See, for question ki dwara istemal away, you can use both of them. Like for example, we need to have some milk. Positive jumla the positive kita jumla istemali, but it cannot be used in negative one. He gave me some water. It's a positive statement. Now we want to study a next one, little. We have little, clear. So means hardly any or very small quantity. Little means very small quantity. Adjective there, again, it's called quantity adjective, clear. Used with singular uncountable noun. The uncountable noun sar istemali yat satai. Countable sar nahi istemali ha. It is not used with countable. It's little is used with non-countable nouns. The quantity adjective de among sara. Udalta gore water. Water se de uncountable noun de kana. I got very little water in the school. Clear? So water is uncountable. We use little water. We can say this one, entrust. Little entrust. I have little entrust. I have little entrust. Knowledge. I have little knowledge. I know very little about classical dance. Clear? So which dance? Classical dance. So little. I know about little. Like, uncountable noun the para little istemaligi. Let's come towards enough. Next, damong sar quantity adjective. It is used, clear, as both adverb and adjective. As an adjective, it is used before the noun, and as an adverb, it is used after the noun. Gora, wakshe mata. Enough chide enough. It can be used both quantity adjective or ya damong sara chekam de adverb of degree bam istemali. Later on, inshallah, we will study here. So, come time ke among sara the adjective when it will function as an adjective and when it will function as a thereof adverb. Age banzata sos koyom. Now look, kachirta ke in case enough de among sara enough. Enough na bata so noun istemal ko. Se istemal sho noun. Nudamong sara be se sho adjective sho. But if you use noun plus enough, then it functions as an adverb, not an adjective. That would be adjective mung sara karna ke isa kar bakai mung sara dalta ke adverb kar bakai. Now look at here examples to gore. She has enough money. What is money here? Money is a noun. And enough the noun na makh istemal sho. Udalta da enough se she de among sara. It's an adjective. Now here in this case, enough is an adjective. Us kazada sevema. For example, I have enough time. Time se she de. Time is noun. Time noun de. The noun na makh ke mung sara. Enough nudamun se sho adjective sho. Clear? It's called an adjective. For example, if I say there is enough petrol. There is enough petrol. Now petrol noun de enough manga istemal ko. Tik sho? But if I say she was brilliant enough. Have you used noun here? There is no noun. Nudal tamung se should adverb show. Its function it functions as an adverb in this case. The function mung sara be adverb show. Tik sho? Ha. Then we have much. Much again, it is quantity adjective. No much Mungsara the uncountable mahke istemali ki not before countable. Like for example, you don't have much milk. Milk se shere, it's a noun. Uncountable noun. Much mungsa se shotal take. Much is called, we call it quantity adjective. Clear? Same way, there isn't much sugar. What is sugar? Uncountable noun. Much, quantity adjective. All and whole. Damung sar quantity adjectives di. All and whole both have same meaning, however used in different ways. द्वारा मुख्तलिफ ways की इस्तेमाली की. उधर तक हो रही. She had played along all her childhood. उधर तक हो रही. All her. हर से शेर इधर तक के मुंगसरा. Possessive adjective. Children से शेर, childhood से शेर noun दे. कम्यों noun दे. Which type of noun? Childhood. Abstract noun. Birthday, matasini, death, that all abstract nouns dikana. Damung se abstract noun show. Har se shede possessive adjective de. All se shede quantity adjective. She had played along for her whole childhood. Can you see childhood? It's a noun. Dalta whole dalta kis show mungsara. Is quantity adjective. She eats apple. Apple mungsara se shede noun show. Whole apple quantity adjective. All students noun de. Clear? All money se shede noun de. All money. It's all is called what? Quantity adjective. Okay, next we have insufficient and sufficient. Both of them are quantity adjectives. Insufficient plus sufficient. Dwala quantity adjectives di mungsara. Means not enough for needs and means enough to fulfill needs. Dwala matlab diyal bel de. For example, it is insufficient food for me. Chakala mukammal lewi insufficient opposite meaning gur kai. ठीक शो और बेज़वे मचे I have sufficient time. Sufficient मतलब काफी time दे मासरा. So time is what? It's a noun. Sufficient is what? Quantity adjective. दलता क्यों को food से शेरे? Noun. Insufficient quantity adjective. No means no. Clear? Half and few. Damang sara quantity adjectives di. Like no one. No milk. Milk is noun. No. Half full is noun. Half quantity adjective. Books noun. Few quantity adjective. Again we have heavy, empty, and we have abundant. Clear? So all of them are what? Quantity adjectives. It was heavy rain. Rain noun de, heavy mung sara se show. Adjective de, quantity adjective. Bottle is empty. Bottle noun de, empty mung sara quantity adjective de. We need abundant amount. Amount se share noun de. Abundant se share adjective de. Amount modify kai dalta quantity adjective de. Light, numerous, and we have single. Dam quantity adjectives de mung sara. I like to eat light snacks. Snacks se share noun de. Light adjective show mung sara. Pencils, numerous pencils. Pencil noun de, numerous adjective de mung sara. Single person noun de, single se share mung sara. It's an adjective, quantity adjective. Single person. Chikalata so question kawai when you want to ask question from someone. Clear? We can use how many and how much. If a noun is countable, if a noun is what? Countable. How many? How many mangsada par istemalu? Countable noun sara. To ask question about countable noun, how many? Clear? We will use what? How many? For example, how many students are in the class, suppose. How many? How much? To ask question about uncountable nouns. For example, how much time do you have? Time mung sar se shede students is the countable noun de manga how many istemal ko. Time mung sar uncountable noun de manga the istemal ko how much. To ask question about countable noun, use how many. To ask question about uncountable noun, use how many. How much. Is this clear? So that's what we had about the 5 different types of adjectives. Inshallah, tomorrow we'll study the rest of 5 types of adjectives. Inshallah, clear? So thank you for watching and thank you for coming to the class. Allah Hafiz. Any questions if you have? Is this clear?